Ever considered upgrading your skills and experiencing a different culture in the enchanting land of Ireland? Ever heard of Ireland's Critical Skills Program? This program is a golden ticket for skilled individuals worldwide, offering a unique opportunity to contribute to the Irish economy and society. It's not just about filling labor shortages in Ireland. It's about building a diverse, dynamic workforce that fosters innovation and growth. The Critical Skills Program is a win-win situation. On one hand, it's an open invitation for talented individuals to bring their expertise to an environment that appreciates and rewards them. On the other hand, it bolsters Ireland's industries by bridging the skills gap in critical sectors. Imagine being part of a global community right in the heart of Ireland, where your skills are valued and your potential is recognized. So, are you ready to embark on this exciting journey? Stay tuned as we navigate through the process of obtaining a visa through this program. First things first, you need to know about the Critical Skills Occupations List. This is a key component of Ireland's Critical Skills Program. It's a comprehensive list, updated regularly by the Department of Business, Enterprise and Innovation, that outlines the specific professions and skills which are in high demand in Ireland. Now, why is this list important? Well, Ireland's economy is one of the fastest growing in the European Union, and this growth has led to a high demand for certain skills. The Critical Skills Occupations List is essentially a roadmap for that demand. It highlights the areas where there's a significant shortage of skills, and these are the areas where opportunities for immigrants like you are plentiful. To give you an idea of what's on the list, it covers an extensive range of industries and professions. For instance, it includes areas like information and communications technology, where there's a need for software developers, systems analysts, and data analysts. It also highlights the demand in engineering, with civil engineers, mechanical engineers, and process engineers being sought after. The health sector is another key area, with professionals such as radiographers and nurse practitioners making the list, but that's not all. The list also covers niche areas like animation and special effects, where there's a need for multimedia specialists. And let's not forget about the financial sector, where risk managers and compliance officers are in high demand. So as you can see, the Critical Skills Occupations List is quite diverse, and it's this diversity that makes Ireland such an attractive destination. Whether you're a tech whiz, a healthcare expert, or a finance guru, there's a good chance you'll find your skill set on the list. But remember, this list is not static. It's updated regularly to reflect the changing needs of the Irish economy. So even if your skill set isn't on the list now, don't lose hope. It might be on the next update. So, does your skill set match any of the skills on the list? If yes, you're on the right path. Now let's dive into the visa acquisition process. Don't worry, we will break it down for you. The first step in the journey to acquire your visa begins with a simple but important task: identifying the visa category that suits your purpose. This is crucial because the requirements and eligibility conditions vary for each visa category. For instance, if you're a professional with skills in high demand in Ireland, you might want to consider the Critical Skills Employment Permit. Once you've identified the right category, move on to the second step: gathering all the necessary documents. This is a comprehensive task that demands your attention to detail. The documents you'll typically need include your passport, proof of health insurance, proof of financial resources, and a letter of acceptance from an Irish employer, among other things. Make sure all your documents are up to date and valid. Now, on to the third step: filling out the application form. This might seem like a daunting task, but it's not as scary as it sounds. The form, available on the Irish immigration website, is straightforward and user-friendly. It's important to fill in the form correctly and completely. Any errors or omissions can lead to delays or even rejection of your application. Once you've filled out the application form, the fourth step is to pay the application fee. This fee varies depending on the type of visa you're applying for. You can pay the fee online using a credit or debit card. Remember, the application fee is non-refundable, even if your application is not approved. After you've paid the fee, you're ready for the fifth step: submitting your application. You can do this online through the Irish immigration website. Once you submit your application, you'll receive a confirmation email with a unique application number. Keep this number safe, as you'll need it to track the status of your application. Now you've successfully submitted your application. What's next? Well, it's time for some patience. Processing times can vary depending on the type of visa and the volume of applications received. While you're waiting, you can use your unique application number to track the progress of your application. The seventh step is the visa decision. If your application is approved, you'll receive an email notification. The visa will be stamped on your passport and you're all set to go. However, if your application is not approved, don't lose heart. You have the right to appeal the decision within 2 weeks of receiving the refusal notice. And finally, the eighth step. Once you've got your visa, it's time to prepare for your journey to Ireland. Make sure you have all the necessary documents and information at hand. Don't forget to check the entry requirements and quarantine regulations, which can change frequently due to the ongoing pandemic situation. With these steps, you're well on your way to acquiring your visa. But wait, there are a few more things you need to know. Before you embark on this journey, there are some key points you need to keep in mind. Firstly, the eligibility criteria. Not all job categories are eligible for the Critical Skills Employment Permit. Your job must be on the Critical Skills Occupations list. This list includes occupations in sectors such as information and communications technology, healthcare, and engineering. It's important to double-check this list before you plan your move to Ireland. Secondly, consider the duration of the visa. The Critical Skills Employment Permit is issued for a period of 2 years. After this period, you can apply for long-term residency if you wish to stay in Ireland. Thirdly, let's talk about the necessary documents. You'll need a job offer from an Irish employer, which must be for a full-time position and have a minimum annual salary of €30,000 for jobs on the ineligible categories of employment list and €60,000 for all other jobs. The job offer must also be for a period of 2 years. Your employer will need to complete the online application form on your behalf. Don't forget, you'll also need to provide supporting documents such as your passport, copies of your qualifications, and any relevant work experience documents. It's also important to note that your permit will only be valid for the employer and in the occupation named on the permit. If you wish to change your job or employer, you will need to apply for a new permit. Lastly, remember that the application process for the Critical Skills Employment Permit can take up to 13 weeks, so it's best to plan ahead. These are just a few of the many factors to consider when applying for a Critical Skills Employment Permit in Ireland. It's always advisable to do thorough research and seek professional advice if you're unsure about any aspect of the application process. Keep these points in mind, and you're set for a smooth application process. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to Ireland's Critical Skills Program. We've explored the ins and outs of the Critical Skills Occupations List, which is the cornerstone of your visa application. From software engineers to health professionals, the list is diverse and expansive, giving many skilled individuals the chance to make Ireland their new home. We also delved into the step-by-step process of acquiring the visa, from submitting the initial application to waiting for the final decision. It may seem daunting, but remember, every journey starts with a single step. Now it's your turn to take that step. If you're qualified and ready for a new adventure, Ireland's Critical Skills Program could be your golden ticket to a vibrant and fulfilling life abroad. Remember, the world is full of opportunities. Take the leap, upgrade your skills, and experience the magic of Ireland. Until next time, safe travels. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting videos and updates.